Hello everybody, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. So we are talking about Preptober, which is the month before NaNoWriMo. So quick recap for anybody who is new or doesn't know. NaNoWriMo is National Write a Novel Month. It's a worldwide thing that goes on every year during the month of November. I will link the website down below, and I intend to do a video a week on my Preptober, and then I want to do a video a week on my nano progress. And I also want to do some Instagram stuff, so that's the plan. Whether it works is a different matter. So today I thought I would show you what I'm using to prep my nano during Preptober. So there's a lot of videos on Preptober. The Sarah Cannon does one, and I've watched a few this week, and I will link them below. And some of them are very good. Some of them talk about the food you're going to need. Some of them talk about, you know, making sure you do your self-care, how to find time to do your writing, all of those sort of things. So I'm going to cover some of those in the next few weeks as well, from my point of view. So as a writer, I'm a newbie, total newbie. Last year I participated in NaNoWriMo. I wrote 10,000 words. Now there is no limit. To win NaNoWriMo, you have to write 50,000 words in a month, which is about 15,000 words a day. There is a limit. There's a limit to what you write. But I didn't make the NaNoWriMo win. However, as far as I'm concerned, I did win, even though I wrote 10,000 words, because I sat down and wrote, which is a big thing for me. As anybody who's been watching my channel for a while knows, that writing is the last thing that happens. That's the last project that I ever get to, because there's crafts and there's daisy craft and there's my videos and all that, and my family always come before this. So I'm making a real effort for 2 months. 2 months to actually do this. So let's get on with this, shall we? So I've got my pencil case. So I've got my section in my happy planner, and if you want to see how this happy planner was set up, because there's my personal stuff, there's my 6 months for life things in here, my compound book and all that sort of stuff. It's all in here. If you want to see how it's set up, I'll link the video down below. Now I did start in September, because the idea was that I was going to go back from November, go through October and start doing stuff in September. That didn't happen. So I have got October set up. So I've quickly gone through, I've written out a calendar, and I've written in things that will be happening during the day that means I won't be able to do anything. So that gives me a bird's eye view of things that are coming up, which means I'm only going to be able to find 10-15 minutes during some of these days. But then I've got blank days here, which I'm thinking, ooh, they look like good writing days. I could get a couple of hours in each day. So I started doing this for October, because obviously I need to do a bit of plotting, and I need to do some outlining, character development, all of those sort of things. So I wrote out what time I've got this month. It also is a good opportunity for me to look at this list and go, what can I lose from October which will help me in November? You know, can I, you know, for instance, there's half term from school, that's not happening in November, so that's good, which means that will probably free me some time up. I'm not running a workshop in November, so that might free me some more time up. You know, and it's just looking at what's going in October that I could carry forward to November that might trip me up, that I might need to make plans for now to move. What I've also done is I did a quick calculation on this piece of paper. I did like a 1 to 23 for hours, and did just a typical day of when I would be able to find chunks of time to write. So that's me thinking about that. And then I'm also sort of thinking about where can I find the odd 10 minutes, where can I find the odd 15 minutes to write notes or ideas, or even a bit of dialogue or anything. So again, I was thinking about what do I do in my daily life, that sort of thing. And then I've set up there's 4 weeks in October. So each week I'm going to do, say week 1 I'm going to do planning, week 2 I'm going to do character, week 3 I might look at world building, and then plotting on week 4 or something, just so I've got some sort of focus. And then I've got November, and all I've done so far for November is I've set the month out. So I've got the dates and the days, and then I've got some weekly goal sheets, and I'm going to fill all this out. This is going to be part of my Preptober, is getting all of this prepped, ideas put on there, that sort of thing. So that's the first thing I've started doing. That's my planning, my prep, as well as doing a bit. Then I found this in HomeSense, which is a lovely shop in here in the UK. So this is a notebook, and you see it's got a band which you can put a pen into, and it's called a Combo Notes by Nava, and it was made in Milan in Italy. 160 pages, 100 grams. And it's really, really nice. And it had this board here. If anybody's got one of these notebooks, I'm not quite sure what that's for. I am thinking it's to give strength to the book while I put the band on with the pen on, or it's a bookmark. Not quite sure. This was £2.99, like I say, out of HomeSense, and it's half and half. So you've got plain pages at the front, and you've got lined paper at the back. And so this I thought would be really useful for, I could write, actually physically write my novel in here. Not all of it, just while I'm out and about. So if I said I put a pen in here, set this up, every time I'm out and about I take this with me, then I'm going to always have something to write, and I could write notes at the front, or a piece of dialogue, draw a few pictures or whatever. But it means I've always got some sort of writing instrument with me if I get a chance at some point, 5 minutes waiting for the Harry to come out of school, or just before my yoga class or whatever. And then obviously I've got my pencil case, and I'll do a very quick flip of what's in here. Again, I'm going to be using all of this for Preptober as well as Nano. I've got post-it notes, and if you're wondering, they're different colours for different characters. I've got spots again for different colours for different characters, and I've actually got a key for who is who. Some index cards for potential plotting. I've then got pens, again, all different colours for each character. A nice Parker pen that I'm actually using to write my novel, and a pencil, most important. And then I've got washi tape, again the same colour for each character. Pair of scissors, never know when you need a pair of scissors. Washi ripping card, some just normal sort of striped washi and dotted washi, because you never know when you just want just a simple line while you're planning. And then I've also got a trinket in here which is to do with the novel I'm writing. It's just a concept that I'm thinking of, so I just drop that in there for safekeeping, So there you have it. That's my setup. That's how I'm making a start for Preptober. I've got my stuff ready, and I'm ready to start planning, and I'm ready to start plotting with all of these yummy things. Get it all set up, ready to go. And that's what Preptober is about. It's the prepping ready for Nano. Where can I make the time? What do I need? What do I need to rearrange so I can sit and write this novel? Hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more, make sure you have hit that subscribe button. Please give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And I will see you next week.